Hey, what's up, everyone? Upstart here with Rise Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of our Re-Legend Halloween special. So, right now I'm currently in the shipping bin because I was organizing my inventory, and I'm gonna sell all these things. And all these things is loot that we got from our Sunken Temple power leveling session. And as you can see here, I don't know how many sessions I went through before I got all this, but we got 5.2k. I'm just gonna sell that. Well, I'll sell these two as well because I don't want them there. Because what I'm going to do is, even though we can't evolve the Shadow Magnus, eventually we'll be able to. And I don't know, as I mentioned previously, I don't know if this is an event, and I don't know if the island's gonna be there for a limited time. So I want to go ahead and go in there and go back, and I'm going to try and tame a few of each Magnus that's there. I'm probably just gonna go for 3 Cranites because I want to evolve one. One Cranite I want it for the Cranico evolution line, then 2 Cragnavis, and then the other one to be the Kralitus. And I forget what his third stage evolution is called, but that one. And then I want to have an extra one, a third one, which is going to be just Kralitus, which is going to be, as I mentioned before, I actually prefer Kralitus and not to evolve him because of his skills. His conical AoE, forward AoE, so we can pretty much use that to power level or grind mobs. So yeah. And for the blips, I think I'm just gonna go one, just for the Blip King. And I'm gonna go one for the Prunies, for the Prumper, and one for the Nerlicht. I think it's, let's check. Magnuspedia should be in here. It's not there. Nerlicht, there it is. And Nerlicht. So I just want one of these for the third stage evolution. So for this one, it might be a bit difficult. I might have to take gems because, or like iron or something like that, because apparently their favorite, they're like cannibals because they like their own gems as their favorite. So I really don't have many of those, so I'm just gonna get one of each of those and 2 extra ones for Cranite. So what I did there is sell some stuff because I was broke, so I need a little bit of money. So it was 5.275 the total, so I didn't have much. So I'm just gonna go and buy their favorite. So let's look into the Magnuspedia. He's gonna need ore, so I can probably just go mine that myself. I just need one, so the other one's a Blipling. Apparently he likes aquatic, so I'm gonna need Lumos. So I'm gonna buy a few of those. So apparently they need about 10, so I'm probably gonna go 15 to be on the safe side for each tame attempt. What else? Magnuspedia, let's see. That right there, I think it's called Glitterpod. It's one of the special aquatic crops that you can buy from the traveling merchant. But we can't get that because it's, they're kind of expensive. Let's see what else we need. Pruny. He likes aquatic, so we're gonna go aquatic for him. We already know that this one likes land crops and gems as well, so we'll probably go with both, just in case. And that's it. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and buy all those things, get all the minerals, ores or whatever together, and I'll be back with you all. Alright everyone, so here we are. I've already made preparations. All I did was go around into the caves. I grabbed whatever I could of copper, iron, stone. I went to the forest biome to get some more stuff. I got some silver, some coal, and some stone. The stone, I didn't really get much. because I just got what I had in my field. I already had some iron, and I think I had a little bit of silver in my inventory. And I also had in my inventory or my storage some Nerlic gems. I only bought a few pop berries, like 11. I only bought 3 of the plumos, and I bought 5 of the sun kelp because the prunis prefer that. So if you give them their preferred food, they'll probably get the hearts faster and be easier to tame. So I also brought extra raw meat because I'm gonna try to give them meat first to see if it works, and if not, then I'll just give them the other stuff. That's pretty much all the preparations I've made. I didn't do much, I just got what I already had. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be going in and out and checking for a shadow Magnus. And I don't want to bore you guys too much, so what I'm gonna be doing is precisely that. And I'll come back with you guys when I find one. So let's get started. Alright, so we found ourselves our first shadow Magnus, which is a shadow Nerlict over there. I'm going to send my Magnus to the barn because this one's an aggressive one. I don't want it getting killed accidentally. So we're just gonna try with meat first. And it didn't like it, it hated it. So let's go with the next thing, which I know they like the Nerlic gem, so I guess I'll go with that. Oh yes, so you love that. There, he's ready. But I am definitely not. Alright, so these Magnus are definitely much harder. Maybe because of their level, I guess. There's clearly a huge level gap between them and me. So I think how this works is if you're trying to tame a Magnus, you probably have to be close to the same level as the Magnus you're trying to tame, or either exactly the same, either at the level, slightly under, or it'd probably be best to be over the level. Yeah, it's getting late, so that's gonna faint us out, but that's no big deal. We got one. Yeah, so he's 57. That's clearly a huge gap, right? So that's why it's much harder and takes much longer to tame. But as long as you can stay or have enough energy, you should be fine. So I have around 300 in total. So that definitely helps me get through that. So I'm good. Especially, I'm guessing it would be harder if it was a second stage evolution, but Nerlic's just a single stage. But hey, no big deal, we got Shadow Magnus, so yeah. We fainted there. And Let's head back to the island. So I'll see you guys on the island. Alright, so we find ourselves another shadow cranite. It likes land crops. So we're gonna go with pot berries. Let's see how many it takes this time. Oh, this time it was only 3. That was much easier. So, trying to stay the closest to the center is probably your best bet at taming the Magnus quickly, because this does get tiring, especially if it doesn't fill up as fast, which is the case with us because we're kind of low level. But we have enough energy or stamina to get through it, so it just takes a little longer. It should be fine as long as we stay within the green. We definitely don't want red because red starts to decrease the meter instead. So there we go, we got a second one. Both the same level. They're the same level, but apparently their stats is different. This one has more health than my original one. So let's just send this one back. And let's carry on. Alright, so we have found our third cranite that we want to tame. So let's go ahead and do that. Pot berries again. Hey! He's running. He's running. We got a runner. Alright, 3 as well. There we go. Ooh, that was pretty tough. So that one has a little bit more as well, and does have a little bit less SP. It is 1 level lower though. So let's send it to the barn. Alright. At this point, we just need a shadow prunus, which we haven't been able to find yet. Oh, and a blipling. Alright, so we have found ourselves a shadow blipling. It's getting kind of late, so we should probably get this quick. If I'm not mistaken, it likes plumos, so that's an aquatic plant. Let's just hope it doesn't run away. That's its favorite, supposedly, so let's hope it doesn't take too many. There we go. We're good. Okay, so we got that. Let's send it back. Oh, it looks like a little ghost. Sent to barn. Alrighty. So we got that. It's pretty late, so I'm probably just gonna faint. Alright, so it does seem that second stage Magnus do spawn on this island. This is the first time I'm seeing one. This entire time that I've been doing this. But it didn't spawn shadow, so meh, it doesn't matter. So yeah, apparently it does. Anyways, let's carry on. Alright, so we found a prunus. But it's pretty late. And I only have like 20 seconds before I faint. So I might not get it. Even if we stay in the middle, it's still going too slow. Yeah, 10 seconds. Definitely not gonna cut it. And with that little bit of stamina we got left, definitely not. So there we go. So we found one, but we fainted. So we're not gonna save this. We're just gonna retry. Because we spent 3 of these and we don't want to buy anymore. Alrighty everyone. So after who knows how long, we finally found a prunus that isn't too late in the day. It's kind of late, but we're still good. We need about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to be able to tame him. And since he's aggressive, we're gonna go ahead and send our Magnus to the barn. His favorite is actually the sun kelp. Yeah, that's his favorite. So it should be about 3. He's coming after me. So about 3 should do it. 2, even better. Let's do this. Alright, so you managed to get that one. And just before 12. And I'm actually gonna try to make it back to the farm and save on my own, because the previous time I caught one of these shadow Magnus and I didn't go home. All I did was let it knock me out. It black screened me, so I had to redo that and recapture, retame the Magnus. So let us go ahead and get back. Luckily we're not too far away. Let's just hope it doesn't black screen us on a loading screen either. I'm actually just gonna take this back as well. Withdraw. Yes, so save. There we go. Send them back to the barn. And just save again. So I guess we'll just sleep. Alright, we'll resave. And let's go check them out. Alright, so these we can probably move over here. That there. And these over here. So, these are the only ones that we can get from that island. That's Kranite, Nerlicht, Blipling, and Prunus, or Pruny. I have been able to find second stage evolution, like I mentioned before, Chronicle. I didn't find Megalitht, which is the second stage of this guy. I was able to find Blip, which is the evolution of this guy, which is Blipling. I wasn't able to find the second stage of Pruny. They're in the last one. Here? Yeah, so it's kind of buggy. So they're not gonna appear that they've been moved, so I'm just gonna reload and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back, and yeah, they should all be here. So Kranite, Blipling, Pruny, and Nerlicht over there. So according to the patch notes on the update, only the ones on the island have a higher chance of spawning in their shadow version, or as a shadow Magnus. That's what the wording seems to imply, because it says that the island comes with an increased shadow Magnus spawn rate. So that pretty much tells me that only for the Magnus that are on the island will they have a higher spawn chance. So regrettably, we can't interact with them to increase their affection. And it seems their hunger doesn't increase either. So I just put those over there because they're not necessary over here. So we're gonna go with this guy. Just one. So holding F won't interact. And I read in the patch notes that it says that's something they're working on. So it was working previously, but not anymore. So there's not really much I can do. And so to show you, I would have liked to be able to show you guys and see for myself if when they evolve, do they retain Kranite, what you doing over there? Do they retain their variants, their variant look? Do they remain a shadow Magnus, or do when they evolve, do they lose it and do they return to regular Magnus? So that's what I wanted to figure out, but we can't really check that out. Hold on, everyone. So the developers actually rolled out an update, a hotfix update, as I was editing this video, and it seems they fixed the interactions issue. So let's go ahead, let's check it out. Hold F. Oh, there we go. It seems to be working. So if you hold F, you interact with your Magnus. Has to be in your party. and it increases the affection, as you guys saw there. A little floating dinosaur head with a heart. There you go. Well, I think it's a dinosaur. And you need to get it. Yeah, it's starving. I'll feed it in a bit. So you need to get it to pop out 5 of those hearts there. And it has to say, I think it has to say something like that it's your best pal. Well, it seems that it's only hungry at the moment. So where is it? Not 8, 9, 8 pot berries. So let's feed it some pot berries. Let's try not to throw it to something different. So let's get in front of it like this, and right click. So I wonder if you have to just feed it like once per hunger bar. I think it has like 3 little meat haunches or something, and I think that's how many times you need to feed it. So let's check it out. F, my best pal. So that's when it has full affection, or it should be. And let's check the hunger. It says is hungry. Maybe I should feed it. Okay, feed it again. I'll do it once more. Let's see now. So it's my best pal. That should be full affection. And nope, my best pal. Keep going. Okay, looks like it's full. So that should definitely mean it's good. Let's just quickly check it in the book. Let's check. So I actually decided to go for the one up here because it seemed to have higher stats. I'd rather keep that one. So it shows the affection. That did go up and it updated, but it doesn't update the hunger. I wonder if it's just a visual bug. So let's check it out. Let's go back in here. Let's dismount. And so he should be ready. So let's go into our inventory. Saber Weeble on 1. There you go. So he should be ready for evolution. Hopefully this works, and hopefully it retains its shadow variants, because that definitely looks so cool. So let's throw it. Oh, it worked! Oh, and it remained shadow. That's so cool. Bing! He looks dope. He looks baller. Let's see his stats. Let's check his stats. So it did increase a little bit here. It didn't go up that much. Stamina, probably not that much either. Attack, it did go up a little bit. Huh, let's see, stats. What the? 315 points, what the heck? I have no clue why he got those. Maybe because since he was a higher level and technically you should have personally leveled him up. I don't know, maybe just to reimburse the points that he never got for leveling after being tamed or something. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, so there seems to be a small, like, a sprite glitch here. All right, so it definitely looks better like this. Yeah, he just looks he looks sick. I kind of still miss the original. Let's go. Oh, he probably won't be able to get out if I don't bring him out myself, will he? Come on. Don't target the wrong one. Alright, so let's go and check on the original. Let's get him side by side. So, oh, dope! He's so cool. So let's party with that one. Alright. I still like... Let's go over here instead. I still like the patterns that he's got. The red coloring. He still looks cool. I'm not really a fan of the eyes. I just like how the eyes look from the front, but I don't really like how they look from the side. So yeah, I still miss the patterns, but He just looks so cool right there. It looks like he has a galaxy or something in his, like, on his body or in his body or something. I don't know. It looks kind of like cosmic-y or spacey. It looks cool. So let's compare stats. Well, we can't really compare much, right? Mine's 28 and that's 64. But in here, you know, we've been giving him some power, some points here, some skill points. When he levels up. So right now he has 20 that are available. But this guy, he's got 315. He doesn't have maybe the same amount of strength, but if we go all in strength, 315, that's definitely going to be something to reckon with. And that's probably going to bring him up to, like, to be on par with what his level is, because their stats seem to be, you know, not very, you know, there is quite a bit of difference, but I'm talking about like health and health-wise, because the stamina, yeah, it's definitely a big difference, and everything else as well. And this one, because I've been giving him his stat points, but that's something else. That doesn't matter. His health is kind of still similar. Yeah, 300 points, but still. And but the level gap is even bigger, so that should probably be bigger. But anyways, he still has 315 stat points that we can use. So that's cool. So that's all I really wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to go with evolving all the other ones, because I don't think I have what I need to evolve these. I just really wanted to show you guys if it worked or not, because supposedly they fixed it. So yeah, and the main thing I wanted to show you guys was to see if it would retain its shadow properties or still be a shadow Magnus once it evolved. And let's get a. Yeah, it doesn't really change much. Tax animation probably the same. It's burrowed. Okay. Wait, hold on. One more thing. Yeah, still looks cool. Yeah, so I just really wanted to show you guys, and since Krelitzi is like one of my favorite ones, so I just wanted to go with checking out if he actually would retain it, and he does. So he's so cool, and he's super high level, 64. So that's cool. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to show you guys. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.